Steve Tober with Coach Ken Trimmer of Caldwell High School here in the Bonnell Field Complex. And Coach, exciting football season ahead, and first season of the Super Essex Conference. A lot of excitement with local rivalries there.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, we're going to be, I think the biggest one, of course, is Caldwell Verona and, Caldwell Cedar Grove and whatever. But, we're one at a time, so we start with Montville, and we're not really concerned about the other guys at this point.
Now, you go back to your days at Verona, I won't say how many years ago, and Verona Caldwell, though, after that was a big rivalry. Well,
actually, I played 50 years ago at Verona High School, and Caldwell Verona was a huge game, and to be very honest with you, I really wanted to play Thanksgiving this year, and it just didn't work out, but that would have been a great game for the alumni and the fans at both Verona and Caldwell, but we just couldn't work it out.
And Ken, you look at Caldwell 2009, we don't know what's going to happen in terms of a fast start. Last year, you did not have a fast start. Started out of the gates 3-4, won your final 5 games, finished 8-4, and won a North 2 Group 2 championship. Who knows what will happen this time around?
Well, after last year, we know anything can happen, okay? Because in the beginning of the year, and we said it from A to Z, that we were not a good football team. We beat some teams that really weren't very good, didn't have great years by the skin of our teeth, and we lost to some good teams. But we caught fire, we never quit, we worked hard, and of course to win a big game in Giant Stadium like that was absolutely great for the whole community.
Of course, beating Governor Livingston 22-7 at Giant Stadium, North 2 Group 2 title. Big win last year, beating a West Orange team, a Group 4 squad. Game you had to win, and you did it, and that kind of catapulted you forward.
Well, that was huge. I mean, well, first of all, we lose the game that would have put us in the playoffs, Orange, the week before in overtime, and a game that we had under control, and we lost it. And then to play West Orange, who was outstanding as far as players, coached, and the whole bit. And I said maybe the one thing that helped us was grass field and a little bit of rain. But we put, 23-20, we win the game, and you know what? It turned the whole season around.
This year you return some good skill position people. You're a junior quarterback, Chris Lawshy. Mike Fess is a star receiver, a tremendous two-way player, certainly could be a good 1AA prospect. So the backfields look pretty good, but the line is certainly going to be a building area for you.
Well, we said it from our first meetings last January. And we've been involved, our coaching staff, we've met every month a number of times and the whole bit. So when we came into the season, we're well prepared as far as what we wanted to do and personnel. But our whole thing is, our whole emphasis that we have to rebuild the offensive line. And we're still in the process.
Injury, sickness, hitting you a little bit in the preseason. That happens to a lot of teams, but teams are going to go through this. For a Group 2 team, maybe a little bit tougher, but you just have to wade your way through these injuries and early season illnesses.
Well, I think the thing that makes us a little unique is even for a Group 2 school with our sophomores, juniors, and seniors, we still have 60-some kids, and that really helps. So as we said in last night's practice, some of the backups were getting most of the reps. So it makes us better in the long run. As we have to look at the bright side, not the negative side.
The schedule, before you get in the heart of the SEC, Montville, an old Northern Hills Conference foe, they're always physical and well coached by Jerry Gallagher. So a lot of the Essex teams are going to have interesting independent games to kick things off, including you.
Well, again, we start with Montville, then we play West Essex, and we play Chatham. So, there's not one of those schools are lousy or they're all well coached, they're all physical, and it's going to be a very difficult thing for us to win those games.
Well, Ken, good luck with your coaching staff, a great staff that you have. You're very fortunate to have them, I know.
Well, I say it all the time. I'm the luckiest guy in the world. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. With the coaching staff that I have, and we've shuffled guys around, and we've changed positions, and we've changed responsibilities, and every single one of them has done it with a lot of enthusiasm. They're better coaches for it, and I'm excited about this year.
All right, Ken, best of luck with the Chiefs in 2009. With Coach Ken Trimmer, I'm Steve Tober.